X Money launches with Visa, 6% yield, and an Ex-Aave higher. Nobody expected Nikita Beer, head of product at X, posted 6 words on the platform that got 677,000 views in a matter of hours. Crypto has had a rough year. Then he added, maybe we should launch something to fix it. That something is X Money, and it is no longer a rumor. The product is rolling out in April 2026 with peer-to-peer transfers, bank deposits, a Visa debit card, cashback rewards, and a 6% annual yield on dollar balances. X has secured money transmitter licenses in more than 40 U.S. states through a licensed subsidiary. On paper, X Money is a fiat payments product. Under the surface, the hiring tells a different story. Benji Taylor and the crypto breadcrumb trail 3 weeks before Beer's post, X brought on Benji Taylor as a senior product lead. Taylor spent 2 years as chief product officer at Aave, one of the largest decentralized lending protocols, and before that served as head of design at Base, Coinbase's Layer 2 network. Beer said publicly that he had tracked Taylor's work for years. That is not the resume you recruit for a basic fiat wallet. Aave handles billions in permissionless lending. Base processes millions of on-chain transactions daily. Taylor's expertise is in building financial products on blockchain infrastructure, specifically products that abstract away complexity so end users never see the chain underneath. X has not confirmed any crypto functionality in X Money. No token support, no stablecoin integration, no on-chain settlement. But hiring someone whose entire career has been building crypto-native financial products and doing it quietly weeks before launch is a signal that reads louder than the official messaging. 6% yield. In a 5.25% Fed funds world, the 6% yield on dollar balances is the number that will draw the most scrutiny. The federal funds rate sits at 5.25% to 5.50% as of April 2026. Traditional savings accounts at major banks offer between 0.01% and 4.5%. Money market funds hover around 5%. To offer 6%, X Money either needs to generate returns above the risk-free rate or subsidize the difference. Possible mechanisms include lending user deposits, investing in higher-yield instruments, or running the yield at a loss as a customer acquisition cost. X has not disclosed which approach it uses. For context, stablecoin yield products from protocols like Ex-Aave, Morpho, and Ether.fi currently offer between 4% and 12% on USDC and USDT deposits, depending on risk tier. If X Money is routing dollar balances through any form of on-chain lending, even through a back-end users never see, the Taylor hire makes more sense. 40 state licenses and what they mean. Securing money transmitter licenses in 40-plus states is not trivial. Each state has its own application process, bonding requirements, and compliance standards. Coinbase spent years building out its state-by-state licensing. Most crypto card issuers operate under a single banking partner's license rather than holding their own. X obtaining these licenses directly means it controls the regulatory relationship. It does not depend on a banking-as-a-service provider that could cut it off, a vulnerability that has disrupted several crypto card programs over the past 2 years. The BAS crisis that hit Monavate and Quico customers showed what happens when the licensing layer is outsourced and the partner pulls out. The licensing footprint also positions X Money for future expansion into crypto services if regulators greenlight it. A company already holding 40-plus state MTLs has cleared the hardest compliance hurdle. Adding crypto transmitter permissions on top of existing licenses is a smaller lift than starting from scratch. The competitive math for crypto card issuers X has more than 600 million monthly active users. Even if 1% of them activate X Money, that is 6 million wallets. Most crypto card vendors measure their active user base in the low hundreds of thousands. The combination of cashback rewards, a Visa debit card, and 6% yield on balances directly overlaps with what companies like Crypto.com, Nexo, and Re.Pay offer. The difference is distribution. X does not need to run paid acquisition campaigns. The wallet lives inside an app that hundreds of millions of people already open daily. The question is whether X Money will stay fiat only. If it does, it competes with Cash App, Venmo, and Apple Cash. If it adds crypto rails, even just stablecoin support, it competes with every crypto card and wallet in the market simultaneously. What Beer actually said Beer's post was not a formal product announcement. It was a tease. Crypto has had a rough year. Maybe we should launch something to fix it. That framing positions X Money as a response to crypto's problems, not an endorsement of it. It suggests the team sees an opening created by crypto's rough stretch. Users want the yields and utility that crypto promised, delivered through an interface they already trust. That is the same thesis that drove stablecoin spending cards. Let users hold digital dollars, earn yield, and spend with a normal card. X-Money could execute that thesis at a scale no crypto-native company has reached. Bitcoin traded at $74,438 as of April 14, 2026, up 4.8% in the past 24 hours, with the Fear and Greed Index at 54, neutral. Whether X-Money eventually touches crypto directly or not, its launch reshapes the competitive map for every company trying to turn digital balances into everyday spending power.